Hello YouTube, that's the Profoto A1 for 1000 bucks. Profoto says it's the smallest studio light in the world. Let's keep it simple and call it a flash. The successor is called A1X and is also available for Sony. The Profoto A1 will be delivered with a case to protect it. Inside the case is an extra compartment for various light shaping tools, including a magnetic mount. You will find tons of light shaping tools on the Profoto website. The A1 seen in this video is only for Canon and Nikon. The rechargeable battery, so as the charger, is part of this box as well. The smallest studio light is made of a synthetic material, feels great, but does not necessarily feel better or worse than other flashes. I quite often broke all kind of attachments since they were made of plastic. For 1000 bucks you can be lucky to get a metal attachment to connect the A1 to your camera's hot shoe. I'm using the Profoto A1 more than 7 months now, so I can say that the battery performance is great. However, if you want to play it safe, get an extra battery for 100 bucks. In my opinion, it's a great deal since you'll be able to take 350 photos at full power with a recycle time of just 1.2 seconds. All flashes and Canon speed lights I've used before did not come close to 350 photos. For me, it's important to have a reliable flash, or in this case a mini studio light, to cover at least one evening of event photography. Trust me, after doing event photography for more than 10 years, I know what I'm talking about. The battery is fully charged within 1 hour. One thing you should avoid in any case is, once you've finished your job while using the A1, make sure to detach the battery from the flash itself. Otherwise you will notice that the flash will dampen the battery quite quickly, and I have no idea why that is. So if you go to sleep and you keep your battery attached to the flash, it might likely be that the battery is empty on the next day. Or maybe not on the next day, so maybe in 2 or 3 days, but it dampens the battery. So always detach the battery from the A1 if you're not using it. The small studio light produces soft, smooth fall off, since it's using a round head. I didn't know that just the shape of the light will have such a significant impact of the final image. On top you can get a lot of light shaping tools using a magnetic mount. That's ideal if you need to change them at an outdoor shooting. However, there's one disadvantage as well. Make sure to take care about the magnetic light formers if you take photos in a crowd of people, since they can fall off quick if someone pushes against them. It happens to me already, so I know what I'm talking about. Compared to all my other compact flashes, I really noticed it was much easier to control the A1. The LCD with all its symbols on it makes it easy to use the studio light, and getting used to it within a few minutes. If you have any questions, make sure to read the user manual. At the side is a USB port to update the firmware. To change from TTL to manual, use the switch on the left side, and to change the spread of the light, use the zoom ring at the front. It can't be more simple. A focus light at the front will help you to find the correct focus using a DSLR. But how about mirrorless cameras like the Canon EOS R? Damn. First of all, switch the exposure simulation to off. Otherwise you will miss the shot while doing event photography. Next hint I can give you, use the model light at its lowest power. Then you can take your photos as quick as with the DSLR. That's the most convenient way I found out to do event photography using a mirrorless camera. Enough with talking. If you need further instructions on how to use this flash, make sure to watch my tutorial about the A1, which will be available soon. Since I use the A1 mainly for nightclub photography, the battery will last much longer, since I shoot at values between 3.5 and 4 of its full power only. We went to the city center of Frankfurt into the Gibson Club to take some great shots of people in a busy environment. I really enjoyed the zoom function, which is accessible via the front wheel, and it's displayed at a very simple way on the LCD. Since I did not use the A1 at its full power, I was able to take a limited number of photos in a row through its short recharging time, which is great to capture every moment and be ready for the next one. At this evening we shot about 2600 photos and still had enough power to take another 300. The photos are looking great and well exposed. For some photos we used TTL since it was recommended to me and I was really happy about the results. However, since I want my photos to look the same, I used to take them using the manual mode. Let's make it short and simple. With about $1,000 of investment, the A1 is not the cheapest studio light. Considering the size and the performance, you can choose for yourself if it's worth the money or not. Since the handling is the same with all Profoto flashes, it's super easy to upgrade if you want to. The build quality was okay, the battery life was extremely good, and we enjoyed a soft tone for all photos. The magnetic light shaping tools were extremely useful and the continuous focusing light helped us a lot at night using a mirrorless camera. After using the A1 for more than 7 months, now I can tell you that it was the best choice for the work I'm doing. If you want to test the A1, you can do so. It's available at Frankfurt's best camera store, GM-Foto. See you soon and thanks for watching. Bye bye.